the amount of core strength to keep myself grounded. Got core all day.
Keep that core, those core values strong and ready for right now. Grand finals. Let's keep going. Hermes Venatori getting a solid confirm, pushing Kusanagi to the corner. But again, the DP's working out so well. Kusanagi no would punish. Hermes diving in, getting that full commit. That is such a great buff she got so long ago.
Big damage. Get on. Hermes, drawing first blood. Reminder again that Hermes is coming from the winner's side of the bracket, only needs to win the one set. Hermes has been getting away with a lot of those very low EX dive kicks lately. Has that been like his focus area this particular tournament? I've seen him do it a lot particularly this week.
Definitely been a strong point in his game plan, but he's definitely been using the hooligans at close range.
Corner control.
Let's have Kusanagi calling it out. That was a V reversal attempt.
Yeah, he definitely wanted to be reversal there. Oh, no, back throw for the stun. Shallot kill. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Okay.
I was going to do a joke about will it kill, and then it didn't.
Final round.
What the fuck?
Everyone launches
I've never seen that.
Change the time. It happens. It happens pretty often.
Oh, too bad, Sakura. So
I
sad.
can just hear
She can do it
the
after
frustration. The Space Boy's voice.
Hey, it is what it is.
Tried for a cheeky reset, Hermes.
That was a good choice.
Very cheeky guy.
Yeah, that was a really great V skill. I mean, viewers will look at the great like.
Yep.
The next damn meeting kick is going to be over the next jab.
Yeah, just one jab.
Run
Jab
away.
did a fierce worth of damage.
Oh,
I was so sure Hermes was going
Hermes
to cross-cut into super.
cross-cut, yeah.
He's looking for the...
There it is.
This is not going to kill. He's going to have one of
No,
No, still alive.
didn't have the DP.
those.
To no one.
Wow.
Oh,
Kind of brave not to spend meter on that, to be honest.
I like the V shift,
Interesting.
though. I really like that.
Because that could not afford a trade, had to spend the
This
meter.
is a really tough position. V shift out. Yeah.
Had to, yeah.
and that crouching medium kick.
Yeah, that was pretty smart from Hermes. At that point, Kusanagi needed to press the advantage there and try to get in some way. Hermes, recognizing that, hits him with the low, going up one in the set, draws first blood. 2 away from victory tonight. But we have seen Kusanagi make the adjustments in previous sets. I should point out though, in terms of the bracket and where people came from, it was who was it that sent Kusanagi? It was Hermes who sent Kusanagi to losers. Oh shit! Hermes win quit. Hermes just win quit? Hermes is not online.
That means
So-
Kusanagi. Oh, right. DR. I think they... Wait, he's not DR, is he? I forget. I think he's DR. I know
Both of
PR.
them.
I know Mono PR, he DQ'd himself because of power outages.
Oh shit.
Oh, no, not like this.
No. That would be
At the
terrible.
very least. At the very
No,
least,
that-
hopefully he
wait.
has some cell phone service so he can get in touch with us.
On Discord.
Internet shenanigans. Okay. Alright, well, while he gets back online, let's just do a little quick rundown of things. I will remind people to go hit up Casa Bunch, and also hit up Jan's tournaments. Jan does Thursday nights, right?
Yeah, Thursday night at 7 p.m. That's when the tournament starts. Sign up there anytime before then.
Yeah, Casa Bunch, that's a weekend thing. You go to Bunch for you go to Casa House for the weekends. But also, I just want to give a little shout out to Metaview as well, and thank them for their continued support of this tournament. It's kind of been like really funny. Like they've kind of worked out great between the it seems that our goals align, and they don't ask us to shill shit. So go support them. Their only support, thank them by going, at least look at this, download the app, Go look at the stuff every week. We post heck, they post the highlight reels every Tuesday. So show them a little love. They're showing this tournament love and this community love. So slap back a little bit of love. All right. I've sent the invite. I don't know if he was online yet, but
He said he's getting back.
okay. All right.
Yeah. Internet shenanigans. Yada yada.
Happens, man. Oh, weird. CFN kind of makes shit bad for a little bit. We've never seen that before. We've never seen CFN throw a wrench into our tournament. You kidding me? What?
Never.
No.
Never, ever.
Never. Never. It's never happened.
Here's the
here.
registration for Bruce Lee 57 in chat.
What
Oh,
up?
58. For Ogion's tournament.
Oh, yeah. Cool. Thanks for grabbing that link.
No problem.
Appreciate that. All right, folks. Back into grand finals. It's happening for real this time.
Alrighty. Here we go.
They got
More time.
Just two come on, man. just both of you hit
Buddy.
start at the same time. All right. Back into it. Hate to see it. Well,
It says they're both started, but they're not moving.
Oh. CFM, please. CFM, please. Ubi, please. Ubi,
I
please.
think we might have to run a speed test.
Yes, now. After so many matches together, now we shall run a speed test.
I'm just doing this. Leaving the battle lounge. Gonna recreate a whole new one. Hey, CFN. You were there. You were right there.
Right there.
Right there, CFN.
I guess here's the real talk. As bad as the lobbies are in Strive, at least the netcode frickin' works. I am
fair.
going to be so happy that hopefully
Man,
none of stuff like this happens with Strive, man.
I have no idea why. I don't know. I feel like I've talked about this before in the past, but like UI and fighting games, that no one's figured out a good lobby system. Something that looks and makes sense in the way that people use it. It's fucking wild.
I think yeah, I don't know. I don't got
The
anything.
room is buggy. Yeah, I bug the room all the time. I'm recording everybody all the time. Of course the room's buggy. Oh, is that what we're talking about? I'm a spy.
We get it. It's just not that clever,
Okay.
Joe.
Lay off me. It's been a week, dude. lay
It's always
off
been a
me.
week. Joe, it's always been a week. There's 52 of them.
I mean, honestly, that's the fucking truth. But like, there were so many Tuesdays this week. It was
Yeah.
It was like a week full of Tuesdays. Honestly,
That's fair. That's
it was
fair.
rough, man.
Flex on 'em.
Monday, or as
Don't
I
like
like
it.
to call it, Tuesday.
The good news about last week being all Tuesdays all the way down is that a lot of the protocols that we've been wanting to put into place for player bans and player ban appeals has actually like worked out really well. Like,
Okay.
the approaches have been positive so far.
Fair enough.
So with that,
Fair
like,
enough.
that's the silver lining from this past weekend, or this past week, I guess. Fucking whole ordeal.
It was a downer, to say the
I hated
least.
it. Hated every second of it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
things ended up okay. That's where we're at
We
right
move
now.
forward.
We
Speaking
tried
of
to go
moving
air
forward,
to air,
need
doesn't
to-
get it.
Reminder: the score
Again,
switch.
tries to-
Hermes is up one.
Right there with that standalone kick. Good timing in the corner. Get that jump. Jab check.
Interruption. There it is. That's what you need. So that is kind of Hermes' crush.
Scores are up.
is those
That's
hooligans.
No, hold on. Yeah, scores are swapped.
Hermes right now needs an alternative. Nice jumping. Good way to start things. That's solid DP. Push us back in the mid screen. Kusanagi. Maybe the V shift. That's the classic. It's tough because like Hermes could call that out with the spiral arrow, but
up.
it's such a massive risk.
Yeah, he could just dash up too. The thing is, if you throw at that point, you could just OS and spiral arrow because
You're only plus 10 there though. I guess spiral arrow will catch.
yeah.
Hit him with the cheeky shit. Take your turn back.
The classic. Do it again. Oh, man.
You wanted him to. You wanted him to.
I wanted to. Yeah.
Yay! Thank you, Hermes.
Now Joe's happy.
Yeah! Yeah! Throw! Cammy's air throw! It's the best! I love that shit. This shit's so great. So
Both
fucking
players
stupid.
need to watch each other's legs.
Or the crouch fears from Cammy could take it.
Yeah, but one hit from either side of anywhere.
Okay, Chip is on the back. He did wake up.
Yeah.
Arrow?
He had V meter, so he could have avoided ship, but I don't know.
That was
Hermes made a choice, and unfortunately did not work out for him. We are 1-all in the set.
That was a weird situation. I don't know what was going on back there.
Choices were made.
Round 1.
Fates were decided. We move on. Nice jump, but the
Nice
choice
DP
of the dive
damage.
kick.
Damage on that DP is unreal. What was that, like 10
Honestly,
damage? Whole like 10?
20.
Maybe 20 on that hit? Damn. Beefy shit.
I really like how
Fireball.
Kusanagi's playing this tonight. He's playing without the... Like, he's taking realistic risks. I feel that's a big thing. And the buffers have been much better, too.
Spending all the meter, Hermes. Really? Interesting.
I expect it. I'll get him. He may... He won't get a second trigger.
That was a super high dive kick. Big mistake from Hermes. Gonna paying for it right now.
Wow, just a meaty working out. Hermes pressing buttons.
Looked like he jumped forward. There.
It's a
It was a
counter.
counter hit, so
Oh,
maybe.
was it? Oh, I didn't see that.
would have had to be a real meaty hit to hit counter hit on the pre-jump frames.
Yeah, no, that doesn't get counter hit. Pre-jump isn't counter hit. You have to press a button first.
Right. It's the
The only way to press a button is after.
forward dash. I forget.
It's a whole thing. Oh, Hermes in there.
The crouch medium kick then confirmed, but that jump in. Nice use of the meter. Back throw will kill. You just back off.
Raw
Kusanagi.
activation. Interesting. We've seen
Kusanagi
Kusanagi
decide
do
how
that
to
a
go.
number of times. Wait a minute. Why did it say that?
Left foot room. Okay, I think there's
Got
something
the
wrong.
kill.
He won.
Right.
Fucking hell.
That's one round. That was
That's
one
a
round.
round. That's a round. A disconnect is a round.
Oh, so you're saying that's around for
If
The
he
game.
wants it.
the
Yeah,
game?
that's yeah. Like, which would have been game for Kusanagi
Yeah.
if he wants it. Hermes needs to reset everything.
Can we get his? I don't like asking for speed checks, but
I mean, the
there's-
speed test is not it's not a matter of the ping being so absurdly
This
large.
is a CFN issue
literally.
right now. And
Okay.
Or
remaining
even just
connected to the lobby is an issue for Hermes right now, for whatever reason.
maybe Hermes should make a lot.
Might even just be a local thing. Might even be just internet issues. Who would it be?
All right.
Why don't we try
let's see.
Hermes big lobby?
Well, Hermes he's not online. He's resetting everything
That's the
right
problem.
now.
Yeah,
So
he's
we're gonna get a
resetting.
whole we're gonna get a whole reset on downs here, but they both need around. Yeah. Jesus
So Joe,
Christ.
how can the FGC avoid more Tuesdays? Real question. Because
Well, that's should I answer this in a profound way or a joke way?
you should answer it.
You got some time. No,
Okay.
you got some time.
So when it comes to all right, what are we going to address first? Let's talk about player beef and the manufactured beef that can happen between two player egos where not having respect for another player or their ability to actually like read you and beat you handily. That it's weird. It's almost weird how we see that almost exclusively at the level where people aren't winning. Those people aren't winning tournaments, except in the case of Punk, which that shit is just kind of hilarious. But
he's calming down a bit too. Like he's not as rampant.
Not as rampant. True.
And like for every 10 like head-ass Punk tweets, there's like one now, 1 or 2. I honestly feel that way.
Sure, but it is more of a matter of winning. Like, I just want to see him like win. I want to see him win. I want to see him talk shit and win, not talk shit and lose. That ain't fun.
Yeah.
And he's like one of the very few people who are doing it at that level.
That's the interesting thing, though. He's doing it to cope. That's not who he actually is, which is ironic. You see what I'm saying?
Oddly enough. But what I will say, though, the other thing that will keep the FGC from getting Tuesdays is...
Staying off of Twitter?
No, you can be on Twitter, but...
You can be on Twitter.
Using Twitter not as a cudgel to harm people who are also terrible. Here's why I say it that way. I've done a lot of moderation for a very long time at this point, and in my experience, sorry, kind of also looking for Hermes at this time.
Yeah, we're trying to figure stuff out in the background.
Kind of a weird fizzle to this tournament that these sets had been so solid so far, and then just to like do a little.
Oh yeah, it's the opposite of what you say usually happens. It's better for the problems at the start, because otherwise it happens at the end.
It's a nightmare scenario. But to not have everything all fucked up all the time is that you have to start thinking about whenever a person who is a stranger to you does something that brings harm to another stranger, or what could be considered a group of people even, to immediately shit on that person makes them... it isolates them. And whenever you put humans in situations of isolation, that will either do one of two things. It will encourage that person to heat them up and come back at the community, or they'll take all of that frustration, all of that hate that was thrown onto them and send it somewhere totally elsewhere. Like that hate will be recycled somewhere else. So the approach that you almost have to start thinking about is, how can we get to a point where whenever someone does a fuck up and does a bad thing, and instead of being punitive, be restorative? Because, like, I saw a lot of things last week of people just being mad on Twitter, but I didn't see a lot of people donating to Trans Lifeline. I didn't see a lot of people donating towards women's shelters. Like, things that would actually have like tangible impact on the harm that was received, right? Yes, it feels good to slap someone who has offended you. It feels fantastic. I love a good dunk. Don't get me wrong, love a dunk. But it doesn't do any material good.
Round 1.
So like, start thinking about what that means for you. Anyway, that's a good way to lose a lot of viewers. Kusanagi up 2-1 in the set.
Call that in between.
It's better to build than to destroy, but to destroy is easier at the end of the day.
Oh, speaking of destroy.
Not
to cut it off there.
Oh, I wanted you to do that second.
Come on.
Myself. It was too easy, fine.
Oh.
But speaking of destroy...
Oh, you son of a bitch.
No.
I'm not even gonna cool it, you son of a bitch.
Ooh, no cancel off of that stand light kick. Ooh, that trade kept him alive.
Oh my god.
Did DP there? Also, the section looked way better.
Wow. What? EX Hooligan at that range? Okay.
I agree with it entirely because
that
the
what we're
Spiral Arrow lost its frame 1 projectile invincibility.
Oh, that's
Hooligan
fair.
still has it.
Oh no!
He happens to bait it out. I don't know if that was the intent, but it worked
Would have
out.
worked, ironically.
Oh, yeah, that just the weird instant hitbox of the EXDP. Ooh, landed frames.
Yeah.
You got a couple more of those, didn't you, baby?
Yeah, 4 more of them to be exact.
Or it's just enough.
A jumping.
Nice anti-air. Hermes looking strong.
Oh,
Coming back.
The crappy dive
Like
kick.
the use of the meter. What about? Interruption.
Knew the delay was coming. This is
Good
good.
challenge. That's dead.
Done. Dead.
Yeah.
All right, Hermes,
Hi
man.
there.
You're gonna have that game.
2 all in the
So
set.
the nitro's working now.
I feel
now
like
the
Space Boy's
internet's
trying
back.
to brush off himself for Kusanagi because that was dominating.
That hurts.
Yeah.
Maybe the
real rough.
That's
That can happen. Sometimes the cooldown period between games can hurt the opponent, but we're working with what we got here.
you ice him.
To be fair, Hermes, he took it up to. He took that round before they lost, before it dropped. I like these interference now.
It's true.
That jab.
Oh, jump back.
I like going to air with a character with a dive kick. That to me has always been the universal solution in a lot of ways.
Right, gets back throw.
Ooh, back throw bad, dude.
Throw bait, but no confirm on the throw bait.
Okay, good. Can't activate.
Gets out.
Dive kick
Clip
too
them.
low to DP that one.
Back jump was real nice. That delayed back jump was real nice. It's a real good defensive option.
It was pressure from Hermes.
Ooh, why didn't he jump medium punch? Why jump light? Medium punch reaches further down. Oh, we're getting weird stutters, which that's
Oh, no.
unsafe.
That was supposed to be stand like kick buffer. I don't think he would just do that.
Yeah.
But granted, if he did that, it would
No,
kill.
you're right.
Maybe he did do it. It would have killed.
I feel like Kusanagi has done a lot of those,
There was one round.
like
there was one round where
accidental
he just did
or
three.
Yeah,
yeah.
he did it on purpose.
Yeah.
He did those on which hurts.
It's possible he did that on purpose because that would have just killed. He's trying to jump.
Does it get cheeky with that V skill again, but not getting punished for
Here's
it.
from Hermes and a cross.
There's the cross up.
Down hard kick.
Okay.
Let's go.
Getting that juggle juice again. Seeing the return. Nice anti-air. Kusanagi.
You're so
This is his win condition. This is his win condition, getting people stuck in the corner.
Okay. When we know the dive is coming, what are you gonna do?
Gets out.
Kusanagi?
I'm so worried for Kusanagi's health right now. I'm so worried.
shit.
This is it. You're done.
That's dead.
That's the game.
That's dead.
That's the game.
Call it.
Let's him get away with that
Oh,
wrong
no,
jump.
everybody.
Absolutely. With that, folks. Whew. I mean, just run. Hermes was the one who sent Kusanagi to losers in top 8.
That's right.
Quite handily, in fact. But with that, Hermes got the internet all fixed up, hit that lag switch, did some Cammy fuckery, and here we are. Hermes, our winner tonight. Congratulations. Kusanagi taking second. OG Yon in third. Big ups to OG Yon for that. And be sure to go follow him on the twitter.com, dryon, Dr. Yon. Thursdays is when their tournament is. Spaceboy linked the tournament link earlier on in the chat. You can find it there. But before we wrap up, Spaceboy, you going to tell people where they can find you?
You can find me on Twitch at LikeASpaceboy, and you can find me on Twitter at I'mYourSpaceboy.
All right, Houseman, where you at?
Also, if you're really my fan, you'll buy me an
can-
Edgar 3080.
I'll gift you a fucking taco. That's all you'll get, and you'll like it. I'm gonna get a truckload of tacos. All hard
Unsolicited
shell,
tacos.
though, oddly enough. All hard shell. You'll hate it.
I like hard shell tacos.
You don't want all hard shell tacos.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't
Come
know all hard shell.
Man.
All of them hard shell?
Man.
Get real.
I wouldn't mind.
Absolutely not. No, thank you. You need a little soft for the hard. You need a little.
You need the soft. Too much of the hard. No, that's a bad night. It's a bad night. It's like eating all Captain Crunch.
Where you at? Where can people find
you? Can always find me. You can find me at Houseman2593. I try to post when I do stuff, but I often don't. So hey, who cares?
Cheers, man. With that, that's another tournament in the books. Thank you to everybody who turned up tonight for the tournament. Big turnout, 70-some players. More than that, but not all competed. Some people had to step off for the night. But another successful tournament in the bag. Thanks to everybody who competed. Thanks to everybody who watched and stuck with us, even through that rocky finals. But stick around. Who are we rating after this? Yeah, drop them in the chat, and we'll rate after this. But I can't have the final word. Spasmois doesn't have the final word. Not even Hermes, the winner of the tournament, has the final word on this tournament. There's only one person who does. Billy D. Williams. Let us know what's good.
D. Williams talks about playing Street Fighter V.
There are 2 rules to remember if you want to have a good time. Rule number 1,
Play Street Fighter V.
Rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. You want to know why you should keep
playing Street Fighter V.
You never know when
Brazilian Kens
might show up. I don't claim you can have a better time with
Street Fighter V
than without it. But why take chances?
The power Street Fighter V.
It works every time.